cannot do it alone anyway. So, this is Panayiota. Panayiota is a sign language interpreter, and right now she is interpreting the 100% of my words. She is using the first person representing me and the third person referring to herself. Actually, right now, she doesn't even exist as a personality. Let's make a test. Nothing. She is the reason why my talk is totally accessible to all my deaf friends and colleagues. This is what I do. This is my job. It was 2001 when I registered in a sign language school, and without even realizing it, I started working as an interpreter at the age of 19. This is not a job, it's a blessing. It's a job that makes you more self-aware and helps you discover your limits. As a limitless source of knowledge and information, it satisfies my innate curiosity. For example, in the morning you might interpret in a seminar about the environment, in the afternoon in a garage, and in the evening at a doctor's office. One of the most frequent questions you get when you arrive at the place where you will interpret is, what are you? Are you his sister, friend? And I'm shaking with the thought that someday people will ask, are you his mother? I'm nothing of all this. I'm just a paid professional following rules and a code of conduct. As time goes by, I naturally live between the communities of hearing and the deaf. FYI, it isn't offensive calling a deaf person deaf. It's not like it's a title or a characteristic. It's the reality. It is as if I had to be offended because someone calls me brunette. You will get right now what I mean with this video I will show you, with one of the oldest and well-known anecdotes of the deaf community. Enjoy. This video was made exclusively for this event, for my talk, from George, my beloved teacher of sign language. So, by living between the hearing and deaf communities, I learned how to deal with the different. I learned how to convert into creativity, fun, knowledge, and exploration of my abilities everything that causes me irritation, embarrassment, or difficulties. I went through all the stages. I have deaf friends, we've argued and made up. I have a deaf godchild. I work with deaf and for them. And of course, naturally, once I fell in love with a deaf. So, we are in a dating process, and I'm asking my sister to propose a nice place to go. So, she's like, yes, you should go somewhere quiet so that you can talk. Which is the opposite of silence so we can talk. Is it going somewhere with light so we can talk? Yes, deaf do talk their language. Do you know that the deaf couples or mixed ones, most of the time sit opposite to each other in order that they can talk? Imagine this for a couple of hours. So, when the date becomes more private and the lights go off, there is absence of both sound and light. Then what? Then we have the sense of touch. We express ourselves by touching each other's hands or signing on each other's hands, like this, or using the other's back to write what we feel. So the opposite of the sound is the light. All the acoustic information is replaced by light ones. When the doorbell rings, the light flashes. When the baby cries, the light flashes. But there wasn't always technology there. Let me take you some decades back when mothers became aware of their child's crying during the night in a different way. They were lying in adjacent beds and tying a thread around both their wrist and the baby's. So when the baby woke up and moved by crying, they were also moved. Simple, intelligent. I would like now to share with you a couple of incidents. A few years ago, I was interpreting in a surgery. I was in the room interpreting the instructions until the deaf fell asleep because of the narcosis, and I waited outside until the surgery was over to interpret the post-operative instructions. Suddenly, the doctor comes out, panicked and sweating, and he was like, come, something's happened. I cannot wake him up. So I enter the room and I do this. Wow, he wakes up. It turned out he was just talking to wake him up. The other way, sometimes is so simple that we cannot even think about it. So simple as the alarm clock with flashing light or with vibration. Recently, I've been out with some colleagues of mine for a drink. Irrelevant, but it's really magical being able to talk about financial or political situation of your country, or global warming, in a very crowded place with very loud music. Wow. And yes, deaf do feel the music and do dance. Anyway, when the waitress came for us to order, and the guys explained her that they don't hear, she was panicked. She was mumbling why all the misfortunes had to have happened to her that day, and as an alternative way of communication, she bent it over their ears and shouting. Friendly advice: as loud as you shout, as much as you, or psst, psst, you, it's pointless. They just can't hear you. I will show you now a different way that deaf often use to order. Menu. So simple. Come on. So, another example of all this panic is that all public and non-public services, When a deaf person fills their data, yes, deaf do write and do read, and in the box with the communication number, they write their telephone number with the note only SMS or email. And here it goes. What? And in case of an emergency, how will I contact him? Is there someone who can speak? Give me your phone number. In case any one of you wants to contact me, I will leave in the exit Panayiota cards. Please. So the other way of come and get your paper, it's come and get your paper. It's quite easy, I think. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is to calm down. The answer to the problem is right here in front of us. Take a moment, look at the person standing opposite you, the other one, the different one, and just think outside the box or smash the box. Now it's the best time to introduce you Clarissa. Clarissa is a deaf, blind baby. She is deaf and she is blind. I can assure you that Clarissa will be raised normally. She will be better than well just because her parents know the other way, the different one, to do it. Enjoy. A quick question. How do we applaud for a deaf? Yeah. Good. So, they say interpreters are bridges. Bridges between two different cultures and languages. Imagine how many people walked on that or that bridge. All of you right now, you are standing on a bridge named Panayiota. The traces of pain, problems, joy, of all these feelings that are left on each and every bridge are countless. And at the end of the day, those traces I treasure. We grew up with so many don'ts, can'ts, and shouldn'ts, so let's not treat each other as a not, but as a yes. Thank you.